Yo, Steve, you, bu-
What's up?
you busy?
Nope. How you doing?
I'm doing, I'm doing fantastic as per usual.
Hold on one sec.
What?
Let me get a Red Bull. I need one to deal with you. Your ass. One sec.
Like you're gonna cook me? I just want to help with my Tinder. I've been hooking up with a lot of ladies lately, and a lot of them are big Hassan fans, and I've noticed that they just do not like Steven. I've had to unfortunately take my shirt off during sexual coitus, and I they see my redact.dev tattoo, and we start talking about Dan, and then we talk about Dan, who is affiliated with Steven. So I talk about Destiny, and they're like, "Oh, I love Hassan," and I actually really fucking hate that guy. The conversation doesn't flow like that, of course, but it ends up like getting me in a lot of like. I've actually had one girl not talk to me anymore because I was like, oh, I did a lot of content with him and I showed like them the league stuff, and I was like, I don't really do politics though. I'm not really into that. But they were like not digging the vibe that I liked him, and I kind of like I called us on a grifter. And they were just like, I don't even know what that means, but like it sounds like you're just kind of like really don't like the things that I enjoy, and like I don't really want to be there for that. Kind of what the vibe was said. You know what I mean? It was like I was giving negative energy, and I do think Steven gives off like I think I've picked up some mannerisms from Steven, and I think everyone's done this, where Steven has a sort of way of interacting where it's like let's say Mr. Moot and Steven are on stream. There'll be like a good like six times when they're interacting, and it's like they're like I love hot dogs on a hot dog with ketchup. And then Mr. Moon will go like, "Do you seriously like hot dog, like ketchup on your hot dog? You are literally brain dead." And it's like that's how they interact. You know what I mean? It's like negging, but it's like with each other, and I feel like that's negative. And I feel like I do that with a lot of women, if that makes sense. And I think I get that I give off that vibe. You guys go with me? How many meeting that many girls that not only watch Twitch but pay attention to this niche? So surprising, but I match with a lot of girls that are into like Twitch communities. I thought about bringing one on stream soon, but surprisingly, a lot of girls watch us on that are into like my whole like emo, Deftones online vibe. If you get me. I need water.
All right, Darius. What do you got?
Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up? Steven, can you tell me real quick? Ah, through the information you have, am I a bad guy?
No. I just think you're both fucking retarded.
I do agree that I am retarded. I
Okay.
will. I
Then
will
that's all.
definitely.
That's all that matters.
Yes. So to answer your question earlier with why I posted publicly, I very much think that I have. I don't. I guess I don't know how to deal with like my emotions and the ways that I think of like when I'm very like down or I'm very like fucked like mentally is through like a sense of narcissism and like almost like I need to like disassociate from who I am in order to get through
Okay. Stop
that
using
stuff.
the words. What you're doing is you're mad. You want to make her mad, so you post on Twitter to make her mad. That's what's going on.
I
That's
I
it.
get like I would not want her to be mad. I'd rather just like feel good about myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, by pissing her off.
I don't I really don't think that my thought process is to piss her off. I really just think it's just to make me. What ends up
You're
happening is she
literally
doesn't.
going through your text messages to find ones to make her look bad to post them online. Like it seems like
Well,
you're
not
trying
to
to.
make her look bad. It's because she would be bad, and it's because I
Sure, but
don't
I'm
know.
just saying, like, why do it unless you're like, why not just move on?
Because the action of moving on is, I think, a lot harder without assistance. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I am just like I'm trying to really I don't know if I'm trying to say this. I just feel like it's just like it's hard for me to move on and just like I guess see people like not well I guess even with her it's like even like to see like it just like I don't know because like if I feel like everything's just like normal, everything's just like chill. Like chill. I'm just like sitting here hurting, and I've been like getting kind of fucked, and then like you're just like okay, lol, I just leave. Like if you want to go really into it, like I think it's really depressing for me that like I have to now like take care of the animals that we kind of got together, and because like she, you know, kind of just dipped out and did her thing, like I'm just like stuck with this decision.
Get rid of them then.
And I have to get rid of them, but now it's like a whole thing where like I have to like go through that process like alone, and when it was
Who
like
cares?
originally, like,
Do you want to do this forever? Do you want to go back and forth
I don't
forever?
want to do this forever.
Okay, but then nothing that you're saying matters.
Well, I
Like, oh, it sucks. I gotta do. Okay, it sucks. But like,
but
you can either do it.
No, it sucks, but like I don't have to get through it. But like, it's easier to get through it when I feel like I'm in a better health headspace than when I.
You're
feel
not
like
getting in a better headspace by posting your guys' personal shit on Twitter, though.
I feel like I'm in a much better headspace.
No, you don't. You don't. Because if that was true, then any of the 15 other times you've done it, you would have been over this by now.
I've done it 15 other times.
Yeah, how many times you guys been fighting publicly, leaking your shit publicly, and doing all this shit? What do you mean? Are you pretending this is the first time you've done it?
I think it's like the second time.
Okay.
I think the first time we did that, and that was a while ago, like 2 months ago, and this is the second time. And I'm not saying it's like not a bad thing. I do think it is a bad thing. I'm not saying it's like a good thing, and I should be doing that.
I don't care about being bad or good. I'm just thinking about in terms of you getting over it, right? You guys are never gonna get over it if you guys keep publicly fighting and leaking shit across all the discords that you fucking weird people all inhabit constantly.
She's leaking up discords. That happens.
You guys are always talking in discords and shit, and then like because
I
we're
don't
always
do that shit.
Really? There's no discords with Nadoosh or anyone else that you're like typing private shit into, or with any other.
Unironically, that was her, because I was saying. I think I don't know if I told you that, but that was her. She was like going in there like talking about shit with like you, and then talking about shit with me, and it was fucking weird. Unfortunately, I don't.
Okay, I feel like I always see weird things leaking from discords, but like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you guys just stop talking about each other and then move on, like
yes,
you guys.
I think that is very much true. I don't disagree. I think making it online brings it to always be permanently attached to me when I decide to do stuff online. So I don't necessarily disagree. I thought about just like deleting it because maybe that'd be better. But I think I don't know. It does feel. I will not lie. It does feel a little good. That I guess I am like hurting her because I feel like she is actually doing like fucked shit, and I feel like she's still repeating her behaviors, and it feels good to like kind of say fuck you, I guess, to that. But like I don't know how to I don't have the vocabulary to.
Sure, like nothing is going to be lasting. It's not going to help you get over anything, and then you guys are just going to be back to square one.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's like the temporary like push that I have to do things kind of like I guess will help a little bit for me. Probably permanently it won't help. I'll probably like deal with this again in like 3 months. Like the stuff with Melina, like I've already said, like I regret that a lot. I don't think I regret anything with Sushi so far. Like before I deleted it because I thought Sushi was telling me like, hey, I'm trying to. Me and Sushi, when like we talked about like her when she posted like a longer apology or whatever, and then I responded to it. I deleted the Twitter because I thought she was trying to like actively like work on changing and like fix stuff, but then like shit happened again, and then I saw that she was like doing almost the same exact thing, and I was like, okay, this is just fucking annoying. I don't even know why I deleted it when like I feel like I was kind of just like manipulated into deleting shit. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Fuck, I can't go on what I was gonna say anymore. Fuck. You wanna go to I mean, like, what do you think? Like, do you think I don't know? Like, what's the perfect thing to do? Like, the perfect thing to do is just like do nothing and then just like I guess just live. Like, I don't know. Like, how do I feel good?
Oh my god. Unbelievable, dude. Hold on.
It's just like so. Okay, it's just like so crazy because like as a girl on the internet, like she could just like go on and just like get like so many people to just like dick ride anything. Like even the time that like we were having an argument on stream, I already saw like she was getting a bunch of DMs like, oh, like this is a common gaslighting tactic that men do and stuff like that and blah 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 blah. And like I of course I get like my fucking shit or whatever. I get like some people are like, oh dude, like I've been through this similar shit, blah 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 blah. But it's
yeah,
like,
I don't disagree with any of that, but I'm just saying like nothing like re-engaging doesn't help you with any of this.
Yeah.
You just have to like let it go. It sucks, I guess, but like there's everything you're doing is just furthering your own like torment. But I don't know what to tell. Like you guys, like what you should do is if you want to get over it, then you should both just block each other on everything,
Yeah.
and then just stop.
But do you think let's say Melina and you broke up, and then Melina decided to like just dump like a whole bunch of like issues you guys had. Would you blame her for doing that? If like she felt like, let's say you fucked up really badly, and then she just like went and just like dumped a whole bunch of stuff just to, like, let people know, like, hey, this is what I've been going through, like this motherfucker's just doing the same shit. Like she saw you just kind of living and doing your own thing, and she dumped like all your stuff and was just like, fuck this guy, like whatever. Like, would you blame her relatively for doing that?
Yeah, I'd probably give my side of the story, and then I'd ban it all from my chat, so that people knew my side, and then I'd be done with it.
No, but would you be like, hey, like, Melina, that's like fuck, that's like would you think she's like fucked for doing that?
Yeah, of course, but I mean, people do dumb shit. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, when someone else is the aggressor, and you're kind of like, I guess when you're even looking for like people to understand your trauma or whatever that you had to go through.
Then you have like a couple close friends. Don't try to win battles in like the fucking ring of
Yeah,
public opinion.
Yeah, I guess my thing is that I don't have any close friends, because like that's the thing that sucks, is like I lost a lot of my close friends because like Sushi was like fucking around with a lot of them. So like I don't really have those people anymore. I've just been like talking to people that were my close friends, are like girls that I'm like in sexual relationships with, and like it's hard to like separate the two. You know, it's like hard to like view it as like satisfactory, I guess.
Sure.
He runs a Twitter farm sympathy. I guess that's what I'm fucking doing. I guess that's what I'm like. I'm not trying to like farm sympathy, but I'm just trying to like. I guess that would be what I am. I'm trying to do it in like a negative way, but I'm just trying to get like my own little like closure with it. And like also it keeps me. I don't know. I feel like as the more I like post stuff, and the more I'm very much like. I feel like the way you think about things, Steven, with like relationships with people is like pretty good. Like you're always willing to give somebody another chance, and as long as they're not like doing the same behaviors, or they're not like actively trying to fuck with you, it seems like you're pretty good with like.
Yeah, don't copy my shit. I let people walk all over me all the fucking time. I'm the last person in the world you want to, because so yeah, but that's not a good thing. You should just set a boundary and stop talking to her, bro, or you're gonna be fucked forever. Or maybe you want to be fucked forever. I don't know. It seems like you guys enjoy. Sometimes people like to just have their lives be messes forever. If that's what you're gonna do, then knock us about, you know?
I don't think I want to do that, but I want I want to be in a better place where I can deal with those things better. Like no, or like with Sushi specifically, my goal of like becoming her friend afterwards was just to like expect the chaos, and like know that like, hey, I can just like and just remove myself from it when it happens, or just like keep someone at like a distance. So that way when things do get chaotic, they're not as mentally affecting on me anymore, I guess. Which is like, might just be kind of a little silly for me to do. Because I'm not in like a place where I can do that. But it's like, but you are like as far as like what you like have your shit straight. Whereas I kind of don't have my shit straight. So like, when something like that's pretty chaotic happens to me, it involves like a lot of other shit. If that makes sense at all.
True that.
Do that.
I don't know the fuck. I don't know anything you just said. Stop. Listen. Block each other. Stop talking to each other. Forever.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because maybe I shouldn't actually even talk about this. But she sent me a message, and I don't. Here's the thing: I don't know if I'm being manipulated right now. I don't know if I'm being manipulated. She sent me a message today that was asking pretty much to like talk about stuff, and that she wants to like bury the hatchet type vibes.
No.
You would say no?
No. Yeah, why the fuck would you do that?
That's what I'm thinking, but it's also like, if like we bury the hatchet type vibes, like then I can just like move on and like understand.
How are you gonna be able to bury the hatchet?
That's what I'm fucking saying. That's what I'm fucking thinking. But like, hey, like listen, okay, like what would that's what I'm saying. Like how the fuck would I bury? I don't think, but it's like my body wants to just like, I don't know what the fuck to do about it, dude. I don't know what the fuck to do about it. My body wants to just say, okay, let's just figure this out. I can't. How can I not stop that? How do I stop that action? Just like don't do it. But then it's like, then I'm like, okay, dude, like, well, it's like it's not even like pussies on my mind. Like this is, dude.
No, of course it's not that. You're obsessed with her, and you want to date her. That's the problem.
I don't want to date her. I don't want to date her.
You do. You do.
I want to date her, but I like.
You do.
I like.
Yeah, if you can't admit that, then you're lost because you don't even know you're fighting it. If she messaged you right now and she said, "Listen, Darius, I made a lot of mistakes. I fucked up a ton. Like, I want to make progress towards like making yourself a better person. Can you give me one more chance?" You do it 100%. You would.
I would say let's talk in like 2024.
Let's talk in what?
2024.
No, you would not. You would not say that.
I would definitely. I told her like, hey, like let's talk, but let's not do it till May. Let's catch up in May.
Like, wait. If that's what you said, then boom, then block her. Wait, and I'll block her in May. Easy.
But I didn't. I actually, that is smart though. I was thinking of doing that. I was thinking of responding that way. But it's like also like here's the thing. Like the Twitter post like does relatively like mess up her income, and it does like she was like it does kind of mess up her stuff, and then it's like. My intention generally is not to like fuck up her shit. It's mostly just to like share trauma with other people and fucking get like I guess more.
No, it's not, bro. The thing is just fuck with her. That's the only point.
I promise you, it's not the fuck. I promise. I don't know how.
Bro, you're leaking messages about like personal fucking details and shit. Of course, it's literally just to fuck.
If I just wanted to fuck with her, I wouldn't like post my own shit.
Oh my fucking god, bro! Why am I getting fucking rushed? These stupid matchups so hard.
Okay, yeah, maybe there is some like deep like because I feel like whatever happens, like I do like get into this mode where like I think I'm Griffith. Like I think I might be slightly autistic. Actually, I've been thinking about this
just
a lot.
slightly
Because like I think I'm like one of these like anime villains sometimes, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get my vengeance, and I'm gonna become like Sasuke and or Griffith and or Garu from One Punch Man. And I'm like, I'm gonna get back. But it doesn't generally. What happens is I revert back to like that Naruto-esque mindset where I'm like, well, actually, I just want to be friends with everybody.
God, I'm so fucking good at this game, dude. Jesus Christ, I go away for months and I come back and I just trash these fucking kids. Sorry. Okay. No, you're not being Naruto, you're not being Sasuke, you're just being a loser, and you're simping hard, and you just need to block people and stop talking to them. That's all you can do.
Yeah. How come you don't do that?
If somebody is genuinely hurting me, yeah, I separate. Because that's the only way you can do it. If I totally separate somebody, stop stalking their social medias and stop reaching out to them, I'll probably get over them in a week or two. But if I keep like DMing and looking at everything and checking their socials and all of that, I'm going to be obsessed with somebody forever. Yeah, when somebody hurts you, just fucking cut off and leave.
You're probably not as invested as I am, is probably the thing. That's the separation.
Okay.
I guess that makes sense. Would you gamble though? Like, let's say I'm no longer hurt by sushi, and then like, let's say 6 months down the line, I'm like, okay, we can talk, and I'm not as invested. But like, would you just? I think a lot of people would just say like, don't even talk to her, bro.
The problem is that you don't seem to be able to protect yourself from getting hurt by other people. So you probably should just never talk to this person again. You seem incapable. So you're always going to be at a place where she can just suck you back in and you're going to get fucked. Because you can't like protect yourself. So I would just never talk to that person again if I was you. And she shouldn't talk to you. I don't know, but you guys keep doing it. But you don't seem to be able to recognize like, oh, this is unhealthy for me, so I should stop engaging. You seem to not be able to do that. So why would you put yourself back in a situation where the same thing is going to happen again? The only thing that might be able to change it is maybe if you're in a relationship and you've got another girl that's like keeping you from fucking around. Maybe. But I don't even think that would work. I think you probably just hide your messages.
This is why I need to never mind.
Yep. So when are you guys moving back in with each other?
We're not moving back in with each other, Steve.
Yeah?
I'm just thinking like
3 months.
Like,
okay, that's my guess.
Like SchizUary is the only girl I'm thinking about. Like I can just like should I just like tunnel vision? Like how do I like stop? How do you just like stop? Like how do you find like I can't find a passion. Like I like streaming and stuff like that, but I'm working this job and I'm like I don't have a passion. Like I don't know what the fuck like I can do that like can keep my mind off something that was my passion. Where like the idea of a relationship and you know like I got engaged and like. That was like my passion was making a life.
Your passion could just be a person. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, not a person. It's more of it was like my passion was creating a life.
That's
like
not a passion. That's called being obsessed.
That's called being obsessed.
My passion is this one person in my life. That's always going to be destined to fail.
that we were going to. The passion was that I had a person in my life that I was going to create something with, and then that passion's just gone. I mean, I can guess I can just create that with somebody else, but it's like then I need to talk to SchizUary more often. You know what I mean? And I don't want to like put that onto somebody else.
If your whole life is like centered on a person, you're always gonna fuck up. Like that's
it is. But how do you stop? Yeah. No, you're right.
I don't get a hobby. What do you like to do for fun?
I've literally stopped playing League, dude. Like I'm like
Get a real hobby, not fucking League of Legends.
I do cardio for like 80 minutes a day.
Wow.
Like that's like a hobby, I guess.
Oh my god, so exciting.
Not very. Hobbies cost money too, and like income is a thing.
Get into fucking, I don't know, ultimate frisbee or some shit. I don't know, find some social activity.
Have you been like I like sexual intercourse. Like, have you been to like sex stuff around in your area? Like in Miami, do they have a lot of like sex parties?
No, I don't know. It maybe. I've never been to a sex party before.
Would you say that's like a healthy thing? Is if I wanted to join like local FetLife?
Yeah, try that, I guess, if you want.
Do you think it'd be a good idea, or do you think I should no longer like?
I have no FetLife experience, so I can't help you with that. I'm not sure, but try it.
Try living a normal life. I did. I have a normal job, and like I just want to like every time I'm at work, I'm like looking at all these people. This person was telling me they played Pharrell Williams Happy at their wedding, and I wanted to just like myself. Like I just was like, dude, I can't turn into this person, dude. Like I don't want to do that.
The person said they were happy at their wedding? Wait, what?
No, they played the song Happy by Pharrell Williams, and it's like, and they're like playing like some like Megan Thee Stallion during our like training sessions and shit, and like everyone's dancing on Zoom calls, and I'm like, dude, this is so fucking dystopian. Like I'm just like, I would rather do anything else than like this. I'd rather like legitimately be homeless to like sit in this Zoom call with like 20 people and like bond about fucking like construction. I have so much more fun doing than leave the call. It's my work, you monkey. Get a different job. What is going to be different? This is how a lot of corporate is these days. I work for like a tech company. Like they fucking like, this is how all of them are. I worked at DoorDash on the executive level or whatever, and they fucking like, they fucking do the same thing. It's
on the executive level? What does that mean?
I don't know what the fuck that means. It means I work in an office. When you say you work at DoorDash, I usually just say executively because people understand that. Because when I say I work at DoorDash, like people think I like deliver food, and like I have to like I'm just like I work in the office. Or
okay, office or corporate, maybe, yeah.
Corporate, yes. And like I say that because it's like whatever. It's like it's all very much like that. And I don't want to do fucking labor. I could just be my own boss. I thought about making an OnlyFans and like doing what am I just a fucking loser? Like when I think about doing OnlyFans and like I think about like streaming and I think about making money from it, is that just like loser behavior? Like am I never gonna change? I think your silence is answering my question.
Did I start a is it loser behavior? I don't know. If you enjoy it and you make money off of it and you have like fun doing it, I think it's probably fine.
Yeah, my idea.
Your problem is it feels like you start like 50 million different projects and then you never fucking go anywhere with any of them.
That is so true. That's what happens because I have to like balance real life with like the life I want. So I have to use this more as a hobby and then go from there. I'm looking for an easy money fix, I want to put in the work. I want to learn. I was thinking about learning coding and then just starting being a coder.
Like don't do that. God, it's so cringe. Where do you come from? Where everybody I hear is learning that shit. That's never gonna happen. If you ever think like I want to learn coding, it's just don't. Okay, that's not gonna work.
Wait, why?
Because you're not. If you have no background in it whatsoever, you're not just gonna learn to code. Like being a good programmer is like it's like a whole fucking mindset of a thing. It's not like I want to do this for fun and I'm just gonna pick it up. Like if you have no interest in it, you've never expressed interest in it, you've never done anything for it, you're not just gonna randomly learn like a fucking language and like be a programmer.
Well, like I don't think I'm like gonna randomly self-teach myself, but like there's coding boot camps that exist.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Try it and report back. Okay.
But no, don't say never mind. Don't give up on me. Like, because I don't like, I did like some Tumblr stuff, like stuff like that. I thought it was cool, but it's like obviously not like doing any sort of dev work is. But like a lot of people are just going to boot camps and then just getting like these fucking like 60, 80K jobs.
No, they're not. I don't. Well, maybe they are. You know what? If they are, then good for them. I feel like I've heard of so many people that are like, oh yeah, like I want to code, I'm gonna take a boot camp, and then they either do it or they don't, and then like nothing ever comes from it ever, because they think they're just gonna like magically learn like programming is like working at McDonald's. Like, oh, I just like learn how to make the language and then now I win. Like, I don't know, it just seems weird. I've never heard anybody like having success with that, but maybe some people do, and maybe I just have bad selection bias. So, you know, fuck me.
When you decided to go to school for music, and you just like, is that just like a long thought out thing, or is that just like you just had to go to college like after you got done with high school and that's what you picked?
I'd already done music. I did like music through like all of high school and shit. Like that wasn't just like a random like, oh, I'm gonna do music. But I didn't think I would ever make money in music either. That's why I had that casino job. That's where I planned to like make most of my money from. I think the dream for most people should be that you find a job that you're okay doing and it powers your hobbies. I think that should be like the goal for most people.
Interesting. So I need to find a better job and I just need to stream more. That sounds like what you're saying right now.
Well, I don't know if the streaming thing is good for you either, because again, it seems like you start and stop and start and stop, and then you don't actually like ever stick with anything.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm gonna have like a relevance coming here next month, and that's gonna like keep me on it, because if I don't do it, then I'm gonna let the relevance down, and that's like it's like you know the term body doubling.
Did you say long-term bodybuilding?
No, you know the term body doubling.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so there's a bunch. Okay, so I'm using irrelevant to keep me on my grind, so I can get into a routine of streaming. I enjoy doing it, but I just don't have a routine with it. So when I stream, I just don't know like what the fuck. Like I'm not like adapted to just doing it. So when he comes here, I'm gonna like have him like keep me on it, because we're gonna be doing stuff together. Accountability, yeah. But I use body doubling because it sounds real cool.
Okay, well.
He's streaming to get validation from potential viewers. I don't stream for validation. I literally go on stream and like eat dog food, bro. What fucking validation am I getting? I can go out and just go on fucking Tinder and get fucking like validation there. Like I don't need fucking streaming to do it. I do streaming because it's fun to just fuck around. It's fun to like just troll. Why are people posting copium? I farm at Mega Lulz and that feels good. You can literally make the argument for anything. I get currency for my job and that feels good. Like, what does that mean? Like, I thought about joining the army. I thought about doing that because that would like get me. Oh shit! I thought about joining the army because that was like getting me into like a real routine, and it would like force me to do something. But then I was like, then I'm just being programmed like a drone.
Wait, who joined?
It's Taybor joined. Taybor joined.
Oh.
I thought. Well,
I have two things for you, Darius. One, if you really wanted help, I've offered it to you a multitude of times.
You've offered me help?
Aside from my chronic parasocialism with Steve, I'm a relatively well-adjusted adult. And if you really wanted help, I've been here the whole time, and I've always told you that.
Have you met the archetype, Taybor? He's like there's like a type of person that comes into a room, they complain about the same problem, and then they get advice for it, good advice, and then they leave, and then they come back and they complain about it. The complaining makes them feel good, but they never implement any of the changes, and then they'll do that for 10 years. That's Darius.
Yeah, my ex in college literally lived with 9 people like that, so I know how it works. And the other thing, if you actually want to help yourself, it sounds like you have like ADHD, ADD, like myself, it's nearly debilitating, okay? You need to learn about ADD and ADHD to help yourself. And that's something I started doing about 2 years ago, and it has helped me so much. I can see things and triggers and understand how my brain works, because this constantly starting and ending of tasks or projects or whatever, you get caught up in the dopamine of whenever you think and talk of this project already being done without doing any of the work. And when you actually have to sit down and do the work, you're not going to get a dopamine rush from that, and you're fucking done within a week. So you need to learn how your fucking brain works so you can help yourself.
Can you give me an example?
Every time you talk about doing a thing, you get all the good feelings from doing the thing, and then you don't do the thing.
And it never gets done.
I would have done the
So you jump to the next...
Like,
Dude, you jump to the next project constantly. I watched you do that first coding boot camp. It was over in a week and a half.
First off, I didn't do that. It was like I was a Udemy course, and I was just catching the waters before I spent $10K on a fucking boot camp. But
you spent $10,000 on a boot camp?
No, before I did. I didn't do it.
Okay.
Because I didn't finish the course, of course. Udemy is pretty good to just put my toes in. But yeah, I do drop things as soon as I do believe I do drop things. But
Darius, here's the thing, Darius. I do it too. I'm so bad at it. And you know what's even worse? I have fucking money to blow. So when I realized this was a real problem, that's when I had to start educating myself on the issue. And it has gotten so much better. Even in the last, the first 6 months I started learning about it, a lot of my fucking behaviors changed. And I truly believe I'm not comparing it to depression, but when you have something like ADD, depression, ADHD, it never goes away. You have to learn how to deal with it.
So
you're always going to be plagued with this shit. We are just dopamine craving monsters. Everybody is, but people with ADD and ADHD are 20 times worse.
Yeah, I've noticed that the only thing I really kind of follow through with are usually things that are forced by other people. It's like this other girl wants me to she wants to do an OnlyFans. I'm like, oh, that'd be a cool idea. She wants to she has BPD and she's has some fucking some shit going on.
Are you gonna be doing OnlyFans when you're 50?
Are you talking about sushi right now? What are you talking?
No, it's this girl that actually unironically has the same exact thing.
You're dating another girl with BPD that wants to do OnlyFans?
That's what I was saying. So that's why, but it's she's wants to do it all the things.
Never mind. Forget what I said. Find God.
No.
How you?
Listen. It's other people that want to work on things that usually are with me. Usually want no one's gonna sit there and do a coding course with me. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I need my hand to be held, but having in my life I didn't have good guidance. My mom, the best thing my father taught me growing up was how to successfully steal clothes from the Gap, and how to put that aluminum foil around a trash bag, and that'll make it so the stuff doesn't get detected, And I was able to learn that. Now I fucking know that or whatever, right? So I don't have the person. Well, probably my roommate is probably the most helpful, right? But he has his own shit that goes on in his life. But I don't have the the fucking the dude, the push. Who the fuck is Tyrell?
That was my D&D character.
What's his D&D character?
They all had Ty names. I don't know.
Okay, so that just answered absolutely nothing. You need to learn how your brain works, dude. And okay, cool. Having an irrelevant there will be cool. I like him. He's whatever. But at the same time, it has to come from you, dude.
Yeah, no. I just have
it starts in your brain and it ends in your fucking brain, dude.
Yeah, I think I've been doing since the spring. I think I'm maybe not because I've posted that stuff recently, but and this may be easier and it may just look like I'm fucking cucked out, but I've been I wanted to stream so many times and just start streaming and just do that, but I've told myself hey, I'm getting all this dopamine.
Okay, you're done. Anything else? Okay, you can't therapy the same shit 50 million fucking times. All right, You know what you need to do? Come back in 2 weeks if you haven't talked to Sushi a single fucking time. Otherwise, fuck off. Because
here's the thing. You're gonna be feeling like shit. And you're you know what? This is a stupid idea to hit her back up. And you're going to fucking do it anyway because you want that dopamine, okay? Once you realize you don't have control over yourself, you have to, understand your impulses are what's controlling you right now. That's it. And even today, after all of this education I've done and all the work I've done, there are still some times where I say I have option A or option B, and B kind of sucks, so I go with option A, and I fucking regret it the next morning, and I'm so mad at myself. You are not going to be perfect, but you at least have to give it a fucking shot. And I know chat's clowning on me for even putting in this much effort or caring this much, but it is so frustrating when I see a guy like you, because and I don't mean this in a mean way. If my family would have never moved from Oklahoma to Michigan, I was going to quit football that next year, and I literally would have been you. Our life is our circumstances, and you just have to know it's your problem you have to deal with. I don't care if fucking Tony Robbins, David Goggins, whoever, motivational guy, shows up at your house and does a 3-week boot camp with you, you're going to relapse. Okay, you have to understand how your brain works.
You know, send me over some good things. I will read them.
All I'm gonna do is send you the Amazon link to the book I told you to read, and that's it. I can't do anything else.
I bought a book called Walden recently. I don't know if that's supposed to
I don't know what that is. I just told you what I'm gonna do, okay?
Okay, I will take that book, and then I can learn a thing or two. I do struggle with reading, but like I will read. I will try my hardest.
I'll link it in chat. Chill.
Henry David Thompson. Yeah, I've been told to read Walden a lot because that's like apparently really good. He's like super profound or something. So I got a copy of that I'm supposed to read. That would read in the strength training anatomy book. That's very useful. Okay. All right. Good information here. Catch me out in 2 weeks. You're gonna see a different guy.
Not holding out hope, but I always hope for the best for you, buddy.
Hasta la vista.
Bye, Steven.
Jesus, bye.
Oh my god, this chicken is so good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you. It's delicious.
Clearly doesn't mean that. He's just trying to suck up to you.
Can you be nice, please?
Oh, it's fine. I get it. I don't like my sister.
Guys, watch this.
You beat me at that.
Bonus meme.
Hold on now.
Too.
You can't beat me in Madden.
Maybe we can have a little post-dinner game then.
Yeah.
That sounds like it'd be fun.
What was that?
Oh, boys, my knees are burning.
Is that okay?
He's fine. He's working.
Oh, fuck.
Is he hurt?
No, he's not.
He sounds hurt.
He's fine.
I'll go check on him.
I'll come.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Ryan, you don't need to check. No, everyone sit down. Sit your butts down. No one check. Sit the fuck down. Oh, Jesus.
Dad, are you okay?
Oh my God, kids, he's working.
God, hey, settle down. Guys, hold your horses. Hold your horses for a second. Doesn't anybody fucking knock anymore?
What the fuck are you doing, Dad?
Sarah, this is my job. This is my job. I lost my job, and this is how I'm providing for you.
You have an OnlyFans?
Yeah. Turns out you can make a lot of money doing this.
So are you trying to tell me you couldn't get a job, so now you're just a slut?
Not a slut.
I'm not a slut. Oh, thank you, African Rose.
This live right now?
This is live. We're live.
Fuck, man. Oh.
Oh, Eric's here for dinner?
I told you he was coming.
Don't you think you're moving a little fast? You don't think I know what you're trying to do to my daughter?
I swear.
Ah, shit, this thing catches up to you. You guys like all the nice new shit you've been getting? PS5? Your Kia Soul? How do you think that thing's been getting paid for?
So you don't want to see how the sausage is made before you eat it.
But you'll gladly sit down there and eat all the sausage. This is how the sausage gets made. It's butt sausage.
You show some respect. His asshole will never be the same because of this, for what he's doing for you guys.
Who's watching this?
A lot of fellas.
Oh, God, Dad!
What?
Oh, honey.
Mr. Hubbard, your penis is out. So, like, how much money does this actually make?
15,000?
Holy shit. 15,000?
15K, not bad.
Ryan, turn this down for a second.
Help your father.
You listen to your father and turn it the fuck
turn
down.
it down.
Ooh, not up. Hey, you trying to kill me? Sorry. Now listen. You think this is something I want to do? Times are tough. I'm doing whatever I can to help. Put a roof over your head. I do this because I love you guys.
I think it's cool.
You do?
Yeah, man. Sex work is work. I respect it.
What the hell's sex work? Hookers? You think I'm a hooker? Oh yeah. We're gonna get the big house at the lake this year.
Hear that?
Really? Oh my God. The big one?
The biggest one. Eric, you like water skiing? Or are you one of those wakeboard pussies?
I do both. I like water sports a lot.
Ah, shit!
Why don't we go downstairs and finish dinner? You'll join us?
I'll come.
I bet you will.
Jesus Christ. Okay, let me go wash my hands while I talk to this guy. Fuck me.